Hello and welcome to the SS show, and I'm your host Saurabh Sanyal. And with us today, जब हम लोग किंग्स इलेवन पंजाब को आज रिव्यू करने वाले हैं, and we can see that Inder, Aryan, Apurva, Karthik, Nikun, so many people are around, and they all are so excited. They joined us. You can't believe it how they joined. They joined just I said that Kings 11 Punjab, and they came. Oh my God, it's amazing. Can't do much. My cooker is buzzing around, so I can't do much on this. I'm sorry for that. But again, yes, आज हमारे साथ there are two persons who are like joined us, Aryan and Karthik as a new, and we all know our panel member Apurva, Nikunj, and Indo. So before going to the topics, let's go ahead with Aryan and Karthik. Please give your introduction to the team so that we can start our Kings 11 Punjab Sada squad review.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Hi guys, my name is Aryan, and I have been following, you can say, Kings XI Punjab or Punjab Kings since 2008. I watched my first IPL game back in 2008. So yeah, pretty much know the ins and outs of how this franchise works. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't have that good of a record in the IPL, which is the truth. But the truth is also that we are going to start off from a new base. We had a good last year, so hopefully we can continue on that.
Thank you, Aryan. Karthik, the most
Yeah, hi Saurabh bhai.
one of the very close friend of mine on Twitter, myself and Docs. But however, we hardly come for online. I think very few live we did together. But on the SS show, it is the first time. So Karthik, it's on you.
Yes, yeah, it's my first time here. Like it's been a long, like we have been in constant touch, but I haven't been on call with you for maybe like 2 years or 3 years. So it's been a long. So yeah, hi, this is Karthik. I won't brand myself as a Punjab Kings fan, but I'm a cricket fan, so I'll be in neutral here today. So I'll be giving out my opinions
See, I'm
as
telling you,
truthful
we
or
need to have the
yeah.
neutral one because we have Aryan and Inder. You know all those stuff. How
Yeah,
Inder used to
I
react
know,
on Kings
I know how
11
much of
Punjab
an
thing.
ardent fan in the race of Punjab Kings, so I know him. So we have been part of it. So I'm currently based out of US. I'm in Dallas. So yeah, good to join the show. And I
Thank
have
you.
been following the SS show, and all the reviews that are out so far have been so good and informative and fun. So hope this will be a good one as well.
Amazing one. I think Nikon, your junior is there. Bring him on. Bring him on. Let him introduce Kings 11 Punjab.
No. Oh, he's poking around that ever since you have come at home, you are
I
not
understand
playing
that.
with me.
No problem. So, guys, let's start the show. So, Kings 11 Punjab, we all know that what is the status, right? And we all know that this team might be one of the team which comes with lots of potential every year. Like amazing. I will come up with some records of the batsmen and the top five batsmen and top five bowler. You will not find many. Like KKR has someone, CSK has someone, RCB even have someone with the 80 and 90 wickets. But again, this team is the one of the team which earlier, before 25, was irregular with their players. Very irregular with the players. Management, they used to say management used to come and take a call. The way we are talking about LSG nowadays. But 2025 has changed completely. What exactly has changed in 25? First, we'll go through that. So for that, Aryan and Inder, please share your point of view because you guys know Kings 11 Punjab by your soul, by your heart. So what you guys have changed in 2025 and what the same thing we can expect in 26, and then we'll go ahead with the team lineup, discuss about the team, top five batsmen, top five bowler, etc., etc., etc.
Am I audible?
100% you're audible.
Yeah. So the first things first with the Punjab Kings, when you don't get success for very long, there is a stage when desperate measures are taken. You want results at any cost, and then you try chop and change much. You try to get into the coaching side of the things, and people, sometimes they don't understand the limitations of it. So probably last time around, people they were assigned their particular roles, and I think that was the reason we did well after gap of probably 10, 12 years. That this is what I feel.
So Apurva, you wanna say something on this
Yeah,
point?
I think fundamental shift to आया ही है Kings XI Punjab. If you look at Shreyas Iyer traded from KKR, he won with KKR that previous season in 2024, and obviously Ricky Ponting coming on. I mean, most of us who have followed cricket and seen Ricky Ponting as a cricket captain also, he was ruthless. He has won 2 World Cups. And I think you could see that change in the way Kings XI operated. They were top heavy. They had got a good body, bowling lineup also, supported by Yuzi, and they got a very good bowler in Marco Jansen. So overall, if you look at it, it's not a team which has got superstars, but it has got a bunch of good players who perform well. I have some very good stats, which we will obviously want to discuss as we progress in the show. But yes, pretty much a team which plays well it's within its limitations, and pretty much a team which played to the potential. ये टीम पहले भी उतना अच्छा नहीं खेली थी, lot of chopping and churning around, but I think they've got a mix. They've got a very good leader in Shreyas Iyer who's ruthless, who's fearless, and out there to win. So I wouldn't be actually surprised if Kings XI actually surprises everyone this time by being in the top 4.
Good. Aryan, now it's your turn to say exactly. Inder has given his point of view. Now you say exactly what is your point of view. What all things has been changed in 25 that this team looks invincible till the finals.
You got the people in line. I mean, there had to be a hard task master. कोई आके झड़ी उठा के अगर जो गलत है, you have to call that गलत. You can't keep sugarcoating and say कि भाई सब सही चल रहा है, everything is hunky dory. You needed a hard task master, and that master came from Australia, and then master bought his disciple from Mumbai. Born in Mumbai from Kolkata to Punjab, I don't know, whatever route it was in destiny. So वो हमारे पास आ गए. And I'll tell you one thing, that this team has reached a very cult fan base within the villages of Punjab. As in, like, Patiala, Chandigarh, these are good cities in Punjab, but there are a lot of small towns, I could say, or villages where people are crazy. We play 5, 10 over score tournaments here. Approximately 200 runs are even scored in 5 overs. That's the amount of talent that is there in Punjab, and that this team has reached there. So if you are seeing a surge in the PBKS fan base, that is your answer. Why there is a surge? Because if the team performs, then the fan base comes. And the best example is Rajasthan Royals. I keep saying it again and again, 2022 to 24, and then you look at them post that and past that. So I think Punjab has just hit a start button. Now I don't know how long this journey is or where this will take it. I can definitely say we have hit a start button. So let's see where we go in the next few years of the cycle.
So here is the team squad. Please go ahead and Nikunj.
Yeah, I think it's a very good mix, mere hisab se. I mean, obviously we will discuss that, but it's a good mix. It's a good mix of young players, and obviously Shreyas. The fact that he's won an IPL, that's got a lot of contribution which he has now, because he won with KKR and now he's with Punjab. So that is a significant level of confidence and knowledge that he will bring on as a captain, even in the last season and in the seasons to continue.
So one more thing, the way KKR has dropped, you may say, or whatever the situation it was, they asked, Iyer asked them to release him, as well as they have done the same thing for Shubman Gill. They both are right now captain of their respective teams.
And both of them were top 4 last year.
Yes, they are the top scorer. They were the top scorers. They always do good. And with the captaincy skill of Shreyas Iyer, the way he won the cup for KKR, and the way he was near about to do the needful for Kings XI Punjab last year.
And both Shubman and Shreyas Iyer were also in the top 5 run getters, right? So individually also they have performed.
Yes, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So I would like to ask here, I think Inder again. Nikunj, go ahead, please.
Sorry, Inder. I just wanted to add about what Purva and you everyone was stating about the balanced team, one thing I would like to point out, and I really appreciate the way Ricky Ponting has built up the squad, is if you see the bowler lineup, Arshdeep Singh is left arm, Marco Jansen is left arm, Lockie Ferguson is right arm, Vijaykumar Vyashak, I think he's man of the match in one of the match last season, I think against
But
GT.
really sorry to cut you. Like, we can look at this from a point of view that Loki is not there, so we can analyze it
No,
from
no, no.
there
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
But again,
he's
I'm
Loki is
coming
not
to
say
that point. Even if
Loki is
Loki
not.
is not there, you have right arm Vijaykumar Vyashak available, which
yeah.
is really appreciable as a backup plan. And he is actually one of the man of the match in one of the match in the last season also.
Yeah,
And
Vyshak was there. Yeah.
to fill up the squad, if you see the Australian side, what Apurva
Mhm.
was mentioning, the complete team which Ricky Ponting was dominating the cricket world, he used to have all mix of bowling lineup which can work in any kind of a pitches. So if you don't have a pacing lineup, not battling ahead like what happened in SRH game last season, SRH actually chased down mighty
Chase down.
score against PBKS.
Yeah.
You have SLO, SLO, I think two SLO, correct? Slow left arm bowlers. Harpreet Brar is one of the main slow
Harpreet
left arm
is
bowlers.
one. Harpreet is one. Mushir is one. We have
But
Shakir Khan is
Cooper
one.
Connolly as one. We have three
the spin is
SLOs.
weak. The spin is kind of weak, so that's what my take is on the spinners,
The
except for
weakness is
Chahal
there.
and Ral.
InderVeer, even if the weakness is there, SLO can work out where the fast-based bowling is not working. When you have, although the Harpreet Brar was not the best of the season last season, but I really hope prior to that season
Just
he
a
was.
stat, Kings 11 had a economy rate of about 8.92 from a spinner perspective,
Yes,
Hmm.
which is third best
third best.
in the thing. So I think obviously you have to credit Yuzi Chahal more than anyone else.
Bringing a balance.
Yeah, yeah. With Yuzi,
Yeah, so that's the thing I like about the squad, the way it was built up. And you see the turnaround in one season itself. You have a great, very, very courageous captain into the squad.
करेजियस
All
सर करेजियस का तो पता नहीं, हमने पहली बार ऑक्शन में जाके दही पकौड़े खाए थे भाई हमारे वाले बंदों ने, और मैं पहली बार हमारी ऑक्शन के टाइम में सोया था सर 3-4 घंटे आराम से, पहली बार 18 साल में।
And one of the biggest takeaway for the Punjab King from the last season, in my opinion, was you chased down the mighty 203 target in qualifier against Mumbai Indians.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was a really charming
And
point in the last season.
If I be honest, and if I have to, talk about a loophole in our team, in our 11, that will probably be our fast bowling line, our fast bowling lineup. Lockie Ferguson, he's not been that. Lockie Ferguson has been struggling with injuries a lot. Then we have
you have
Xavier
Vyshak,
Bartlett.
dude. You have Vyshak, you have Thakur. I would not.
Yes,
You have Bartlett,
we have
Arshdeep, you have
Bartlett. I think
Amrozai, you have
eventually
Johnson, you have
Arshdeep or Marco
dude, you
Jansen,
have
he and
Johnson,
go.
Marco Jansen, you have Omrzai, you have
So
Stoinis,
wait, let
you have
me
Arshdeep
give
Singh.
you a clear status of our foreign players. Cooper Conley, from what I know, he might not be there for the first couple of games. I am getting to know that Ferguson is also not there, so there is a
Yeah,
high chance
maybe.
Janssen, Stoinis, Mitchell Owen plays, and then you play Omarzai. So that
But
is the lineup I am looking at
but
for
but here I would
overseas.
like
In case of
here
Owens,
I would like to add how exactly you cannot add Marco Jansen any given day. Whomsoever is playing, that's a secondary thing. Marco
Ricky
Jansen
Ponting
should
on
be
record
your
has been very categorically saying that Marco Jansen was his biggest pick. He
Yeah.
absolutely. He
wanted
is an
Marco
amazing.
Jansen
He is
come
doing.
what may in
No,
that squad.
Marco Jansen. I'm totally fine with Marco Jansen and Arshdeep Singh. They are the two pillars of our fast bowling lineup. But when you look at the other bowler, somebody who will come and bowl in the middle overs, there is where I sometimes feel if Lockie Ferguson is not fit 100%, there is, I mean, that could be a place where we'll struggle a bit with our fast bowling. Because you won't have a like Lockie Ferguson type of a fast bowler in our ranks. We don't have one. We have Xavier Bartlett, who's very good at the power play and depth, but we need someone who can come in and bowl in the middle overs. Somebody who can break that
Actually,
pattern.
We don't have any finger spin in the squad, correct? If I remember,
Shahal.
see the squad, none of them are finger
So
spin.
we have got this guy from UP T20, Vishal Nishad. He had been bowling good lines, but I'm not sure how does that translate in a big league like IPL.
No, but he won't be given a chance at any given day as a main finger spin bowler wherever required.
No. I am sure that he'll get his due. He'll get his chances. But again, a rookie coming into the IPL, we can only expect him to do better. We have seen previously, how things pan up for youngsters, spinners especially.
I
No, I
have
am
one.
only skeptical about the fourth forward player. I think Aryan mentioned. My take is between Owen and Xavier Bartlett.
वो तो I think that will be cleared in the 2 practice matches that these guys are going to play in the home conditions. And
Yeah, I
yeah, if
mean
I was there,
Mitchell, Owen. I mean, we have a void at number 3. I mean, we need someone to do the job that
ए
Josh
भाई
Inglis
ए
was
भाई
doing for us
एक मिनट एक
last
मिनट
year.
एक मिनट मिचेल
And
ओवन को
Mitchell
अगर हम
Owen is
खिलाएंगे
someone who can do that job. But
दो Kings 11 Punjab fans मारपीट कर लो, कोई टेंशन नहीं. Go.
नहीं मारपीट नहीं कर रहे. मेरा सबसे बड़ा डर
that.
है राशिद खान मिचेल ओवन को आंख बंद करके आउट करेगा. ये मेरा प्रेडिक्शन है.
मिचेल ओवन की
ठीक है,
बैटिंग
ये
मैंने भी
मेरा
देखा है,
प्रेडिक्शन है. मेरा सबसे बड़ा डर ये है. तो आई वोंट रिस्क मिचेल ओवन ऑन दैट. आई विल स्ट्रेट अवे प्ले जानसन, स्टॉइनस, ओमरजाई या फिर मैं कोई बॉलर खिला लूंगा रादर देन. मतलब क्योंकि जीटी की बैटिंग स्ट्रांग है. एक चीज देखा जाए तो जीटी की बैटिंग अच्छी खासी है.
यही
उसको
बैठे हुए हैं.
तो ये हो
जीटी
सकता
वाले
है.
आपके ऊपर है, अपूर्वा.
So
Jansen,
no one is talking about the
Stoinis
other
is
left
out
arm
of the
pacer
equation.
Ben Warshius. Like
No, I think
Ponting
he
likes
is very.
him. He's very good in the power play. He can do the death bowling. He can bat a bit, and that prolongs the tail as well. And Jansen and Stoinis are shoe short starters, and Ahmad might start as well because like he can give you that much needed impetus in the middle overs. He can accelerate from ball one. He takes on spin. He doesn't hesitate to attack, and he's also very good versus pace. And he can give you those power play overs. So this is a much balanced squad. Lockie is a very big miss. I'm not saying like he's an average player or someone you can replace. Lockie is like your go-to bowler at any time. Be it in the
Exactly.
power play, be it in the middle overs
Exactly.
when you need a wicket, when you need to stop the run flow, or coming to death overs, like be it the Yorkers or slow balls or whatever. Like
नहीं, द गुड थिंग इज वो खेला ही नहीं लास्ट सीजन. हमको उसके बिना खेलना आ गया. अब तो मैं इसमें ये पॉजिटिव ढूंढ रहा हूँ कि अच्छा हुआ ससुर नहीं खेला. नाउ वी नो हाउ टू प्ले विदाउट लॉकी, सो दैट्स गुड.
I think
So
Lockie
this
is
is a
like
completely new
blessing in
season,
disguise
so
for you guys.
you need
if
to
I'm not
leave the
wrong.
last season out. Like it doesn't matter you win 15 games or 14 games. That's
Yeah,
a season, and this is a brand new
exactly.
season, and you need to get back to winning ways. The initial
Yes,
one
yes.
wins are very important. Like that gives you the much needed advantage
Momentum.
going to the back
Yeah.
end. So Lockie
think
is a
the
very
top-
big miss to start the season.
You think the top order from a batting point of view remains the same?
Yes, I don't think they'll mess up
No
any
changes.
top
I
order.
also don't see any.
No,
honestly,
same means
like,
changes happening.
top 3.
the same five, like I
means
think,
top 3 or
Top
Iyer will-
6,
Iyer will walk
top
in at
6
three.
or top 7 don't change. For
और
me,
उनका भी
top 7 even don't change.
उनका भी template
Yeah,
उनका भी template is going to be pretty much a heavy batting and
they'll play
ensuring
with
that you
7+1 and
You
I
go
would
hard,
say
right?
like if you look at Jansen in the last 12 months or like last 18 months, he has improved a lot on his power hitting. Like if you look at him, I would right now see him as a finisher. Like I'm very much impressed with his hitting skills.
Yes.
Earlier it used to be hit or miss. Right now I see a lot of balance, and he always had the range. It was always like hit or miss, but I see a lot of stability now in his hitting skills, and he can play spin as well. Like I don't think he'll be needed to play spin, but he can play spin as well. He's pretty decent. So, and I feel Ponting will go with Omar Zai. Like he likes that additional batting and bowling option. He gives you like I won't say he's a perfect T20 bowler, but he can give you like when something is not going right for someone else, he can chip in those 1-2 overs. And that middle order is very good. Like I would say,
if you remember drastically, he sent Omar Zai up the order at number 4 to counter Rashid Khan in the first game last year.
Yep.
Just for that
that's
matchup.
the added advantage. Like not many foreign batters like go from ball one. He has that ability. He can take on spin. He can attack the pace, and he can give you those overs. So get all those things. I think
also both Priyansh and Prabhsimran were phenomenal last season.
Yep.
Yeah,
Clearly
and we
one of
are.
the
Prabhsimran is a great
Right.
takeaway.
Shreyas Iyer, he played really amazing inning right now in
I think
one
उसने
of
तो
the
जो
local.
acceleration किया था, I think he set the tone for Shreyas to actually come in on 3 and then take it forward from, because Punjab actually played very well in the middle overs. The start
My
was so
personal
good by Priyansh.
Yep.
with that, my personal opinion is that between Nehal Vadera and Shashank Singh should be given a chance, because I personally feel he's more stable better than Nehal Vadera,
No,
because whenever
both will
he was in
play.
a tough
Both are
situation,
good.
both are
Like
Both are playing.
the promotion of the
I'm
order,
telling,
maybe he's talking
I'm
about.
telling Shashank is a much stable bet when the crux situation comes. He has
Uh,
actually proven when you are
They
chasing.
Agreed. So if you see the pattern this side is approaching is ideally, if you've seen the matches that we have won, Shreyas Iyer has been given that buffer by the openers with a start to come into the fourth or the fifth or the sixth over. When he has come early, he's got out early versus CSK, versus KKR, versus RCB on a couple of occasions. That's why people are saying to shield him at number 4, because he then goes into the middle overs most likely and plays spin. But for me, Shreyas will bat 3. Shreyas said
Yeah.
he'll bat 3 and he should bat 3, because if English failed in that match against Lucknow, he would have batted 3. There is no reason for me to not bat Shreyas Iyer at 3. That is, I don't know why he would drop his guard.
He
In the
bats at
start.
3.
Shreyas
Like,
position,
it maintains the
Shreyas
balance
position
of the
is not
team.
at all a point of
Yeah,
discussion.
he
I'm
bats
talking
at 3,
about
and even
who
like
comes
the
after
point. The point with Vadera coming up is like, if you look at the order, if once Priyansh Arya is gone, the whole order is righties. Prabhsimran is a righty, Iyer is a righty, Shashank is a righty, Stoinis is a righty. If Amarja is there, Amarja is a righty, Jansen
Jansen
is a
is a
righty.
lefty.
So that's the only reason they sent Vadera up. Even like in the game they lost, in which Vadera was not hitting well, I think in the playoff or something. Final. Like,
Final.
why they sent him up was like, to keep the left right combo going. And
Yeah.
if you look at our grounds, one side of the ground will always be shorter. So to take advantage of that, and every other team has a left arm spinner or a leg spinner. So if you want to maximize or keep the pressure on the opposition, you need to have that left right combo. I know left right combo is overrated. You can't keep pushing it always, but when you have like
that's what my
when
point
Shashank
is.
is
It's like you have
but
compulsory have to follow that rule
Shashank is a
to
proven
take
entity
the
lower down as well. Like he can accelerate and play well. So that's the reason why they trust him
No,
lower.
that is the conversation I had with Shashank last October. It was a good lengthy 1 hour conversation. So he was like, the problem which we got into was कि Nihal slow हो गया. I chose to take the game deep because that was my decision. कि कब accelerate करना है. But he says, don't look at my last over. 5 6 is needed. Just look at how we could not attack Krunal Pandya and Romario Shepherd. That is where we choked. Not कि जब तुम्हें आखिरी ओवर में 30 रन चाहिए तब जाके तुम मैच जीत रहे हो. No. It was always the middle overs where Krunal and Shepherd got away. That is where the run rate went up. So that is the reason he gave me. Now it's
True.
coming from the guy who was there. So I would take it like 200%. So I kind of agree with him. That was a very fair
With
point.
this
But
impact
Aryan,
player
if you see
rule,
if
I
you look
don't
the match
like these.
RCB,
That middle phase where they try to take it deep. I think like I don't, with the advent of T20 and how things are going now, we'll see like all roads.
No, he
all
said
stadiums.
he admitted that I should have gone hard. I should have gone hard a lot early. He
Even
admitted.
Vadera, like to be
but
honest,
that is
he
that
tried,
is
but they
evident on
didn't
one more
connect.
match
It's not
also.
like he didn't show intent, just that it's not his day and he couldn't middle
Yeah,
them.
it wasn't coming
He
on.
was going
Exactly.
for the shots, but they were not coming off. Like when it's not
But
your day,
Aryan,
it's not
what
your
is
day. If it's your day, even they just fly for sixers. So it's all like
that is evident in one of the match also. If you remember the RCB's game where Josh English was sent ahead of a Nehal Vadera. Nehal Vadera could not capitalize that positions when it was to hit the run. And it was actually Shashank who came later on and hit a very good knock, even though they could not defend that 157 total. They could barely reach 150, 155,
No, but
157.
with that game, Nikunj, in that game, that was one of the best death bowling spells you could see from Bhuvi and Hazelwood. So,
Yes.
चाहे उस दिन कोई भी होता, nobody would have gotten past that. So that was
No, but
outstanding.
even with that, Shashank scored, I think, good 30, 25 or 30 runs.
Yeah, but it was again at a bare minimum run a ball. He also couldn't get away.
So, the point I am making is that Shashank is a much more stable bat.
Agreed.
When you
Agreed.
require.
Agreed. Agreed.
So he should
Shashank
be
is no
given a
doubt.
more
Yes,
chances.
why somebody has to doubt Shashank, because the way Shashank played, Ashutosh
तो एक
plays.
गलती से लिया है, but ठीक है.
नहीं वो गलती था, नहीं वो गलती था, लेकिन वो गलती को जिस तरह
सर
से शशांक ने,
हमें 10 और ऐसी गल्तियां करने दो. आई वुड टेक इट
आप
दैट
11
वे.
कर लो सर, लेकिन एक बात याद रखना, आप कभी ये मत बोलना कि स्पेशली विद द मार्को यानसन दैट he will be or might be third or fourth foreigner who will represent
No. The problem right now, is हमें दो नहीं मिल रहे. हमें दो ढूंढने हैं. हमारे दो नहीं है, हमें दो ढूंढने दो हैं. We have 6 options left. 2 are not there. We have 2 confirmed. Out of 4, we need to select 2. So that is the selection.
2 for what? 2 for bowlers or 2 for overseas?
Overseas.
Nikunj, I also agree to your point that Shashank is a better bat because Kings 11 used a go hard go home approach last year. तो उनका तो 10 प्लस का एवरेज आ ही रहता है. प्रियांश, प्रभसिमरन, श्रेयस. So with Shashank coming in for stability आ जाता था उनके उस बीच में. Unlike a Nehal coming in suddenly going on from ball 1, Shashank brought in that stability for Kings 11 in the middle overs. And the middle overs also was ripe for Kings 11. Considering कि उनका स्टार्ट भी बहुत तगड़ा होता था.
और when you are chasing a score, Shashank is always a better batter. उसने प्रूव ही किया है, वो टीम में है ही उसी रीजन से that it is a good chaser. But आर्यन, मेरा एक पॉइंट है, मैं पैनलिस्ट को एक पॉइंट, मेरा जो पर्सनल, जो लास्ट टाइम भी मुझे हॉन्ट कर रहा था PBKS में, what led 243 game to slip away? क्या कर सकते हैं कि इस बार ऐसा ना हो?
I think नंबर वन वॉज कि जैसा कौशिक भाई ने कहा, जब अगले का दिन होता है तो तुम खड़े होके इधर उधर बॉल ही देख रहे होते हो, उड़ रही होती है. प्लस नॉट एन एक्सक्यूज, पर जब आपका लीड बॉलर उड़ जाए ना मैच के बीच में से टांग पकड़ के, भैया मेरे से नहीं हो रहा, मेरे को क्रचेस पे दो, तो एक तो मेरे को दो चीजें लगती है, जो चीजें हुई लास्ट ईयर. पहली बात तो उस गेम में जब आपका लीड बॉलर उड़ गया तो कैप्टन के पास ऑप्शन ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं थे, पर he got scrambled. It was a very rare day where I found Shreyas looking for options in the field. नंबर 2, जब श्रेयस अय्यर फाइनल में आउट हुआ, मेरे को अंदर से एक फीलिंग आ गया था कि टीम को ना, मतलब अब थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस भी नीचे गया, बिकॉज ही वाज योर मोस्ट एक्सपीरियंस बैट्समैन. जब वो आउट हुआ मेरे को ज्यादा इंक्लिंग नहीं आते हैं, पर जैसे ही वो आउट हुआ मेरा ना इंस्टिंक्ट बोला कि ना, अब चाहे कितनी भी कोशिश कर ले, दैट माइट बी इट. बिकॉज हैड श्रेयस बिन देयर, चलो इफ्स एंड बट्स तो बहुत अच्छे हैं क्रिकेट में, पर it would have been a different game. RCB kind of got an invisible hold on the game as soon as Shreyas got out. That's how I looked at the
talisman है ना यार, श्रेयस मेन प्लेयर है तो ऑटोमेटिकली कॉन्फिडेंस आपका आ ही जाता है ना.
वही
सारे, see, out of 14 games, I think 9 or 10 games you are 200 plus.
He was the highest run scorer for Kings 11, right? Shreyas through the season.
Prabhsimran was the highest.
Shreyas
नहीं, श्रेयस था, श्रेयस के बाद प्रभ था, प्रभ के बाद प्रियांश था.
प्रभ. Okay.
But again, this is not going to be a cakewalk by any means. लोग बोल रहे हैं हम फट्टे चक देंगे, ये चक देंगे. मैंने कहा फट्टे छोड़ो, तुम एक मैच करके खेलो. नया सीजन है, सब कुछ जीरो से स्क्रैच से स्टार्ट हो रहा है. सो जस्ट विन मी 9 games. मैंने कहा मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता कैसे तुम जीत रहे हो. तुम साला बल्ला लगा के जीत रहे हो, गेंद करा के जीत रहे हो, मुझे घंटा फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मुझे 9 मैच जीत के दो, प्ले ऑफ में लेके जाओ.
मैं तो आर्यन यही बोलूंगा, then fix the position of Shashank into the 4th place. What's harm in that?
There is a question from this guy.
He has a very good question. Whether you
utilize properly. तुम लोगों ने यूजी को यूटिलाइज ही नहीं किया अच्छे से.
देख के तो हमारे भी फटी थी, देख के तो हमारे भी भाई बॉल डालने आना, क्यों नहीं आ रहा, क्या हो गया, इंजर है नहीं.
कैप्टन ने 16 विकेट लिए थे लास्ट सीजन में,
या
16
PBKS का हाईएस्ट है वो.
21 अर्शदीप ने
I
लिए.
would like to be the devil's advocate here. I don't think. Also, there were reports that Yuzvendra Chahal was not 100% fit. He was suffering from a rib injury.
rib fracture था, ankle fracture हुआ है, दोनों. हाँ, दोनों fracture.
He mentioned that after the season, end of the season, I mean season के बाद
नहीं, अभी एबी डिविलियर्स के साथ 2 दिन पहले शो में इसने मेंशन किया है वो चीज. सो वो फ्रैक्चर था उसका सब कुछ.
I think then it is sorted out. Australian based आप overseas पे जाओ, 3 ऑस्ट्रेलियन तो आएंगे ही overseas में. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
they
sure
have a very
about it.
balanced squad, to be honest. Like, Prabhsimran and Priyansh Arya will start. Iyer will come at 3. Omarza is a floater.
But
Then let's say Omarza at 4. Padera at 5. Stoinis at 6. Shashank at 7. Janssen at 8. Then you got Arshdeep, Chahal. And you play either Bartlett or Dwarfius. Then you have Vyshak, Brar or Yas, depending on opposition, pitch and all. That's a very balanced 11, even without Lockie. Just that
the
they'll miss
Vaishak,
the
Vaishak,
experience of Lockie.
Vaishak should fill in when the Ferguson is not there. That's
Yeah,
my personal
Stalker is
opinion.
good as well. Like it depends. I don't know how the net sessions are going
Vaishak
on,
is
and
having
it
good
also
good
depends
play.
on the opposition and the pitch as well. You can
It
play in
depends.
grass.
It depends on Rashid Khan. कि अगर तो they trust Mitchell Owen to play Rashid Khan, then he'll come in.
अरे
Otherwise,
भाई
I
वो
think it's
BPKS में
Afghanistan,
है ना, ऐसे तो
Afghanistani
It will be
battle.
Omar side.
भाई
Yeah,
ऐसे
it will
तो
be
हर
Omar side.
किसी के पास ऐसे बॉलर्स हैं, ऐसे तो हर किसी के पास ऐसे बैट्समैन हैं, तो वी
हाँ,
कांट मेक द टीम लाइक सी माइकल ओवन खेलेंगे कि नहीं खेलेंगे, दैट्स अ सेकेंडरी थिंग. द प्राइमरी थिंग
हाँ.
इट शुड बी दैट what kind of Nikunj, you are online only na, you again
Yeah, I'm online.
you are PBKS
Oh, I'm
actually does not
responding.
have.
I'm responding to the fan by the time we are
Acha, acha.
conversing.
True. Very nice. I really appreciate it. And in there, please show your face faster. Anyways, what I'm going now to the next phase, that is called your, where exactly we'll find out that why in this last few years PBKS didn't able to do well. Here is the screenshot of overall 5 top run getter. See the highest. Here I am amused. Okay, there is a big Sean Mars who played in 2008 to 17. Forget about it. Sean Mars 2477, and there is a trivia that he scored 616 in 2008. Imagine, and still they are their top batsmen. It means that how inconsistent with the team, especially the team management is so inconsistent with the Kings 11 lineup, batting lineup, that they're none. David Miller, KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal, Glenn Maxwell, these are the guys' name. In last 17 years, nobody even touched 3,000 runs. What is your take on this?
Look, I'll be honest with you.
You should be honest.
I think it's been 2020. Since we have decided to, in focus and invest more on our local players, the Indian talent, which has won us games. Prior to that, contrary to that, I think 2000, from 10 to maybe 15, 16 onwards, we were focused more on foreign players, for overseas players to score runs and take wickets. That has slowly shifted. Now we have all the young Indian players coming up through the ranks. They are scoring runs. They are taking wickets, and now we have our own crop of Indian players who are performing and winning us the matches, which was not the case from 2008 to 2014 or 15. And on top of it, there was also this lack of stability and consistency in the squad. There were players who were scoring runs for us, but then they were not a part of our setup in the next year or so. They were being released. I don't know. Maybe the management knows better. They were being released. They were not being retained. But I mean, all these things added to our woes. But now there is stability. There is this, calmness in the dugout from the top management. They believe in a process, and we have the results in front of us. I hope this is how things remain, and and we soon see Shreyas Iyer scoring mountain of runs for us in the upcoming years.
And we can see here exactly one new comment, that lack of trust with the players for the long term, or at least for a mega auction to the mega auction. Management involvement to the core is the biggest drawback. We always talked about it, isn't it? That unnecessary involvement of the management. We have discussed offline also, but again, I think in 2025 you guys have taken care of it very well. I must say, as professionally, that really appreciable. But Apurva, as Inder, I understood that Inder has talked about his point of view. I want Apurva, Nikunj, and Karthik to say why the top run getters, nobody has more than 3,500 runs, where we are right now entering into 18th edition of the IPL. And their highest run getter is 2477. The person who scored 600 plus runs, and we had a had an orange cap in 2008. What is the issue over here?
Yeah,
Is
I
this
think
the
like
reason behind
the
their
consistent run, like coming to retentions, like as discussed, like there was no continuity. First thing, second thing, like uh, there is no trust between the player. Like if you see the Chris Gale, like he was promised, then he was left. Like the issues with the coaching staff as well, and too much interference. Like the same points. Like so, the good thing when Ponting came, along with before signing, he was pretty sure, or he was pretty. What do you call, like he wanted all the calls to be made by the coach. Like he wants full control of the franchise, like not the owners or somebody meddling in between and saying, hey, buy this guy. He wanted the full control, so he's responsible for the results, be it like winning the season or losing, or he takes complete responsibility. That's what is needed from the coach. So he got it. He built a squad around him, and the good thing when he took, and also like there have been a lot of coaching changes in middle of the season. That doesn't help as well. Like good thing for Ponting, he took up the coaching role during the mega auction. So he got the players he wanted. He retained the players he wanted. He built the squad around like players. He had a specific idea in mind, like to build a team you need a good captain, like, and who would not take Shreyas Iyer, man? Like he's an Indian, like he takes that number 3 number 4 slot. He's very good, he's very consistent, he's good versus spin. He improved a lot versus the pace bowling. And you can see it's not just KKR. Like I think if I remember correctly, he took over from Gambhir at DC as well, and they had a very good season there. And I think that season or the next season, they even went on to play the final, or they qualified for the playoffs for the first time after Sehwag in second season or third season. So we all know how good a captain Iyer is. So he got all the ingredients now. So gone are the days like where they don't back players. I think Prabhsimran should be like, by the end of the season you'll see the name of Prabhsimran in that list. He has been playing for PBKS for maybe 4 or 5 years, if I'm not wrong, or even more. I don't remember exactly. I'm very bad with numbers. Sorry. So you will see Prabhsimran name there. So you in the top getters list, top run getters. I don't remember if I see his name there, but you will see his name pretty soon by end of this season. So
I think one of the big. Sorry, Karthik, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, you could.
I thought, okay. I think one of the big changes that I feel has happened with Kings XI is similar to what happened at RCB last year, and you could see exactly what has happened. They were in the top 2, right? I mean, RCB also had a very inconsistent team over the years. They had the best of batsmen in AB, Chris Gale. Chris Gale went to Kings XI, etc., etc. Then they got a very good coach in Andy Flower, very strict, very disciplined. And the same thing has happened to Kings XI by getting in Ricky Ponting. And mind you, Shreyas Iyer also won for KKR when he was on. Was it? No, it was not Gautam Gambhir, right? Or was it Gautam Gambhir?
Gambhir was the mentor, but Chandrakant Pandit was the coach on paper.
My bad. So I think Shreyas Iyer also brings in that kind of discipline, and he is building a team which is not full of superstars, unlike the past teams of Kings XI, also in RCB's case. So I think they're building a core, as Aryan mentioned. There's a lot of younger talent from India who is contributing. We did not have guys like Prabhsimran, Priyan, Shashank. Now they're actually become your mainstay. Harpreet Brar, as much as we compliment Yuzvendra Chahal in the spin bowling, but Harpreet Brar has been a very, very consistent performer for Kings XI
as well.
Arshdeep obviously is the leading wicket taker. Today he's like after Jasprit Bumrah, he's India's main fast bowler. So Kings XI now have focused on local talent, and as much as Matthew Heading coming into GT, Ricky Ponting coming into Kings XI has brought in their X factor. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And
they got that environment, like just like you said.
Yeah.
One of the points I want to add is like they got that environment, even like not just Andy Flower. If you look at the last 4 years or 3 years before that, Mike hasn't built that environment. You should give, like, he couldn't win the cup for RCB, but he did build that environment. He built he did have those.
Sometimes you need coaches. There are two kinds of school of thoughts which are there. One school of thought says that you need to let your players perform. Ravi Shastri always used to say, he's not technical, he will give the freedom, etc. And India prospered beautifully under him. But then there is another school of thought of like what Gautam Gambhir is doing now by saying that I have a mindset that I'm going to go out there and score 300. As much as the free hand is given, but they have the clear ruthless mindset which is being developed.
Yeah,
Ricky
we need a
Ponting,
Shastri.
Ricky Ponting has been,
We need a Shastri for teams like India or like say international teams where you don't have too many youngsters. Like all you need is management. Like you
mindset.
need to make
Just
sure
a
they are
mindset,
in
yeah.
good space or not.
Yeah,
Coming to
yeah.
IPL, like we need good coach,
You
like
need mentorship.
who can be uh, come after you with a stick if you are not doing what you need to be doing. Like Ponting or say even Langer is a good coach. I won't say like
Well, I think
that, but
in my
LSG, they
opinion,
got a good coach. Right now,
in my
like
opinion,
it's good
Langer.
that most of the teams are focusing on coaching. Like they are bringing in good coaches and not just leaving it to the captain on field. Like even the back room, all squads are doing some good changes there. Like yeah,
I think I would like to add and extend what both Karthik and Apurva said, and especially picking up from the second school of thought, what Gautam Gambhir is bringing into the table. See, Gautam Gambhir is not bringing into the table some new things. Australia has been doing that since ages, having a complete balanced team. My point is that I personally feel that with the seasons has progressed, all of the other team has evolved with respect to how the team has to be developed over the period of a time with a long term success. Punjab Super King is one of the example where they have been dwindling around, not trusting, like as Yatrik mentioned out, not having a trust, having a core. Over the period of a time, when the realization came, you need to have a build up of a scouts, good scouts at the backup for the future 3 years, 4 years down the road, balanced teams having coming into the picture, and that has actually started happening after 2019-20 when Mike Hassan left from the PBKS and Anil Kumble started coming 21-22. I don't remember. That's where the transition and that school of thought has happening, and it actually matured in 24-25. If you see in 2025 when Ricky Ponting came, it is no surprise. Vijaykumar Vyshak finding that talent and giving that a chance in the very first game and picking up the 4 wickets against GT, I don't remember. That's what, as a cricketer, good cricketer who has spent more amount of a time in a field tactically, winning the matches, cups for the country, nations, that has brought into the place and given a freedom. Do in a tactical manner, go in your manner. That's where the corporate thinking of achieving the targets and a school of thoughts where a cricketing mind works into the tactical manner, focus on match by match, come up with the good plans with kind of an oppositions you have. This all qualities and traits has developed over the period of time, which was there only with the Mumbai and CSK with the good scouts, good coaches, but that has now elaborated and extended and developed across the many teams, and that is why you see non-Mumbai, non-CSK Cup has started coming because of this result. We cannot say, like we discussed in the last podcast also of RCB team, we cannot say RCB was winning only because of the Virat Kohli or only because of the Yuzvendra Chahal. We actually everyone believes and felt that each one of them has contributed in each department by each team progresses, and that's what PBKS picked up from 2023-24 after Anil Kumble, and 25 is the one after getting Shreyas Iyer, Ricky Ponting, and getting a good scouts has actually changed the dynamics of the team, and that is giving a good result. Today, if we talk, if Lockie Ferguson is not available, you have a Xavier Bartlett available, irrespective of the form is there. Vijaykumar Vyshak is available. I think Ben Dowries is also in PBKS, correct?
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, Thakur is there. Vash is there. Yeah.
Yes, Thakur is there. You have invested in a manner. I think Aryan brought it up. Vishal Nishad is the only finger spinner in the squad. I'm telling you, we will see in 2028-29 Vishal Nishad, if he's what kind of a run he has in domestic circuit, it will
Baller, he's
yield
a baller,
result.
he's a baller.
Yeah, he's a
Vishal is
baller.
a
Vishal
baller.
Nishad, he's a finger spinner, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It will yield good result in 28-29 when the scouts will start replacing the older players. I think all of the team has started looking, and PBKS has matured over the period of a time with that traits. And that goes with the second school of thought, what Apurva was mentioning, that coming up with a thought tactically, come up with the balanced squad, and utilize the squad as per the pitch, as per the opposition.
I think Nikunj, we extended our discussion on this particular topic of lack of trust a huge that actually everybody knows about, especially the LSG and this Kings XI Punjab. But the 2025 has changed the scenario for them. That's the positive part. However, let's get into the best bowler for them. So we can see exactly Arshdeep Singh with 85 wickets, not even 100. Next, you see who? Piyush Chavla. He played for a longer period for them. Sandeep Sharma 73, Akshar 69, Kagiso 47. Bowling lineup looks okay this time. Still looks like better numbers than the few more team where exactly gap between the first and second
I
is
would
higher.
say somewhere in the middle of the table. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, the Arshdeep Singh only came to this scene last year because past 3-4 years he is one of the highest wicket taker in IPL T20, and we could find out one thing much better that even though we talk about so many bowlers, we always underappreciated Sandeep Sharma, isn't it?
Oh yes,
Yep.
Agree.
I would say like one bowler PBKS trusted or held on for
And the
too long is Sandeep
record of
Sharma.
Sandeep Sharma against Virat Kohli is amazing. One more.
I was about to bring that point.
I'm gonna get you an amazing stat. I'm gonna get you an amazing stat.
One more thing I would like. Indian bat bowler, who is the peak of the Indian bowler, is Bumrah. Bumrah and his bowling, I think 6 months before, absolutely same. I think his record was much better than the Bumrah in overall T20. What's your take on Apurva?
I have a beautiful stat. 24, not 25. The 25 was a very good season for them. 25 purple cap belonged to Harshal Patel from Kings XI.
And they didn't retain.
And they did not retain him. 22 also was Harshal Patel.
But it's RCB, na?
I think he was RCB. And
RCB didn't retain.
Yeah, RCB did not retain. Kangiso Rabada, Kings XI 22. He was number 2. And Yuzvendra Chahal was on number 1 in 22, which was for Rajasthan Royals. So I think they have the players. It's not that they don't have the players. Yuzvendra Chahal is there. There is, Harshal Patel. So they have the players. It's not that they don't have the players.
Why we should discuss Akshar Patel actually.
Yeah, Akshar Patel also went to Delhi.
In my opinion,
I don't know for what reason. He was supposed to be India's top-rated player.
In my opinion, Akshar Patel was Pikachu in Punjab and then become Raichu after going to other teams and Indian teams. So he matured after coming out of the Punjab Super King, and he has actually really performed, and that he has got his place in a national level team, because he was really struggling in the early part of his career when Jadeja and Ashwin was dominating in the Indian pitches. But over the period of a time, what he was groomed in 4 or 5 years in Punjab Super King, I think he could have been retained. He was a really gem of a bowler. It could have made a difference today actually, if the Akshar Patel would have been in Punjab Super King right now.
Is Kyle Jamieson still there with Punjab this season? Because last year he was there.
Last year he went away. No?
Last year he was there.
IPL 2020.
Kyle Jamieson.
No, he's not there. He was I think he walked in as a replacement player, but
I think it's in DC. He's in DC.
I think Bartlett and Copper Punuli was brought in, correct?
Okay.
If I'm not wrong.
And I think Xavier Bartlett has been in the T20 team for Australia. He's been playing well.
He's a BBL bowler. He's a core BBL bowler.
Correct.
So I think we are right now in the last leg where we found out that was going to happen. Let's start with Inder. Inder, what will be your top 11? Inder, are you there? I think there's a problem with Inder. Meanwhile, Karthik, you go ahead. Karthik also. Karthik, you please go ahead with the top 11. Meanwhile, let me connect with Inder.
Yeah, I think the 11-12 looks settled. I don't think there will be many changes. Prabhsimran Priyansarya will start. Iyer at 3. I have Omarzai at 4. As not exactly at 4. He can be a floater, but right now I'm having him in 4, and he's the first foreign player. Then Vadera, Stoinis, Shashank, and Jansen. You have 3 foreign players slotted in first 8. Then Arshdeep is your pacer, Chahal is your spinner. Then Vyshak, Brar or Yash Thakur comes in, like depending on matchups, and they do that all the time. So depending on pitch and the matchups, and lefties or righties. So Brar or Vyshak or Yash Thakur walks in, and the last overseas spot, I think Ben Dwarshuis will take it, and I don't mind if Bartlett starts, but I believe it will be Dwarshuis with the new ball. He does well with the new ball. He swings a lot, and he's also decent at the end. So I think my 4 overseas would be Omarzai, Stoinis, Janssen, and Ben Dwarshuis.
Oh, you are playing with the Dodgers. Nice.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
Because like
hardly
Janssen these days is not
hardly
a, they don't have a Bartlett who is a power play bowler, but I think Dwarshuis starts because they already have the batting they needed till 8, and Dwarshuis can bat as well, so he can slot in at number 9. So if needed, I don't think they'll be needing him much, but
Good choice.
needed, he
Really
keeps
good choice.
and he can he swings the ball. I know like Ashdeep and him both are lefty pacers, but still, and Anson is also a lefty pacer again. That might be the only thing Bartlett might start over Dwarshuis, but I think Dwarshuis will start because Janssen these days is bowling in the middle overs and starting as a first bowling change rather than a new ball bowler, even for South Africa. I think that would be my 11. Like I don't mind Bartlett or Dwarshuis starting, so both of them
Nice.
are good choices.
Nice. Inder, what do you think?
With the regards to the 11,
11 plus 1.
I think the 11 is probably gonna be same from the last year. The 4 overseas players are gonna be Janssen, Lockie Ferguson, if he's not missing matches. If he's
He's missing
missing,
matches, confirmed.
if he's missing out, then you'll probably see Xavier Bartlett instead of him, and then you have Marcus Stoinis, and then uh, there comes that 4th place for either for
Oversight.
Mitch Owen, or you have, or if you want to have depth, if you want to have a bowler, you might go in with Azmatullah Omarzai. So this is the only change I see in the 11. Apart from it, if we talk about Vishal, Nishad, or anyone, I don't think they'll get a game straight away. Probably at some stage.
Inder, what will be your 11? Just say the 11. That's it.
Okay, my probable 11. Okay, so my probable 11 would be Prabhsimran Priyansh, Shreyas Iyer at number 3, Nihal Vadera at number 4, Marcus Stoinis, Shashank, then this another guy, Suryan Shedge. I want him in the 11. Then Marco Jansen, Harpreet Barar, Chahal, Lockie, Arshdeep, and Vijaykumar as impact.
Nice. That is nice. Let's go to Nikunj. Nikunj, what do you think?
Okay, I'll start with the
Straight 11.
Prabhsimran, Priyansh, Shreyas. I'll go 4th position as I explained with Shashank first, Marcus Stoinis, then Nehal Vadera, Omarzai, Marco Jansen. The 9th place, it's a shuffle between 3 based on the pitches. Lockie Ferguson, but if he's not available, then I agree with Karthik that we'll go with the Dwarshuis. But when you are facing with the pitches like Chennai and all, you can replace with Kopar Kunoli, Arshdeep Singh, Yajuvendra Chahal, and impact will be, I'll go with what InderVeer said, Vijaykumar Vyshak. When you require Harpreet Brar, if you want to try with the spin options, then go with Harpreet Brar. Otherwise, Vijaykumar Vyshak as an impact substitute.
Harpreet Brar will not play as a main team. He's a good batsman. He's a
No, he's a
good
SLO.
bowler. He's a good
He's
fielder
a
also.
SLO. He
I
doesn't
know
get fit
SLO.
with the combination you want to go with. So that's why he might go into the substitute, in my opinion. That's why the main bowler, I'll go with Yujuvendra Chahal as the main spinner, Arshdeep Singh, Lockie Ferguson, Marco Jansen as the main bowler, Omarzai supporting them, all of them. That's what my
Nice.
choice is for the 11.
How about Apurva?
So I'll open with Priyansh and Prabhsimran. 3 will be Shreyas. Shashank at 4. 5 will be Nehal Vadera. I will have Marcus Stoinis and Azmadullah. Then we'll play Arshdeep. Then we will have Yuzvendra Chahal, and I will have Harpreet Brar also playing it over there.
Awesome. So my team will be simple: Prabhsimran, Priyansh Arya, Shreyas Iyer, Shashank Singh, Nihal Vadera, all Indian batsmen. I will keep all-rounders Stoinis, Amrazai, Jansen, Connolly depend upon, and the bowler Arshdeep, Yuzvendra Chahal. Same. If not Ferguson, then I will go to Bartlett. And then if Bartlett is not there, I will play the Vyshak or Yash Thakur, anybody, because Yash Thakur is a very, very good bowler. His record says that.
Yes, nice.
And then the one player will be here and there. It might be Vishal Nishad. I will bring in Nishad very earlier because he is a X factor. Nobody knows about him. So if he can even win one match because of his unknown entity, your target is 9. 1 is done. As simple as
just the way Shreyas was brought by KKR.
Yes, in that time he did really well with the Varun and Narine. And SLO and all nowadays doesn't matter. Even SLO does well. You see Santner, the way he balls to the left-handers, he's not getting hit. If you're scoring, if you're giving 30-40 runs in the 4 overs,
no doubt. But
and
Vishal
he
should get a chance.
Of course. Then you have Mushir and all also who are very good. But again, yes, these are my team. However, now get to one of the last stage where you are finding Kings XI Punjab in this IPL 2026. One word for everyone. That's it. Fast. Which position you want? You were saying KKR. Sorry, Kings XI Punjab in this IPL 26. Fast.
It should be a top 5 team.
Top 5. Nikunj.
Qualifier.
Karthik.
Yeah, top 5, 5, 6. Yeah, 5 I would say.
8 भी बोल दो. Inder.
We might scram through. I think 5th.
5th. So it means that at this moment,
I think because as we discussed previously, also Saurabh, MI is looking too solid this time.
Too good
to begin with.
And I'm looking forward to have the MI. I'm looking forward to have the MI review soon. Might be in the Tuesday, Wednesday somewhere. I think that's gonna break.
MI and CSK.
MI, you don't even need to review the team. Like it's all stacked up. I don't know. Like I was like, okay, I added some players and I was like, okay, you pick this guy. Still they are strong 11. Like
they all have
pick Santner. I was like,
when was the last time? When was
MI
won it last when in 2020 or 1?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's been
that time.
So it's been a long time for them. It's been a long time.
And it's homecoming. I see. Like even like few players are injured, they can bring in few players. They got Jacks. Even they don't have Jacks, they got Rutherford. Exactly. They have Santner. If you don't want Santner, they have Alagazanford.
We are reviewing Kings.
They have Corbin Bosch.
MI time will come, guys. MI time will come.
So, I'm just saying it's a top 4 squad. Like if they don't make it to top 2 or top 3, it's a shame.
Fine. Yeah. So now, before we say good night to everyone, and because tomorrow is again a working day for all of us, I would like our panel members to give their last verdict or the last advice for the night for them to go for how they should go through the IPL 2026. So I'm starting with Apurva, then Nikunj, then Karthik, then Inder. What will be your one advice?
Very simple. They've got a great coach, mentor in Ricky Ponting. Shreyas Iyer is at the top of his game. I think they have nothing to lose here. Absolutely nothing to lose. That's it.
Okay.
Fixed top 4. Fixed 4 bowlers. You have all the option available.
Karthik?
Yeah, I would say like if they had 1-2 better bowling options, I would say this squad is on par with Mumbai. But since Lockie is missing out, like if they can snatch couple of wins before Lockie joins, I would say they'll be like title contenders again.
Inder?
That third pacer.
Why?
That third pacer and that number 3 position. I mean, these are the 2 links that I feel we need to strengthen a bit.
But number 3 is already you have Shreyas Iyer, no?
I mean, no, like Shreyas was batting at number 4 last season. We had Josh Inglis coming in at 3, as I told you previously. So we need to
नहीं,
have
थोड़ा सी जॉस
some.
इंग्लिश में जॉस इंग्लिश ने तुम्हारे साथ स्कैम कर लिया. That's a different thing.
Like,
Don't be surprised if Mitch Owen plays at 3. I have seen him play at 3 for Washington Freedom.
yeah, I
He
mean,
has been working with the Ponting, so I won't be surprised. I don't think it will
whoever
happen, but
comes at
I won't be
three,
surprised.
whoever comes at 3, he needs to do what exactly Josh Inglis did for us, and then
My
probably we
only,
have a.
my only concern with Mitch Owen is that he's used to Australian conditions. He's not as
I won't say like most of the pitches in MLC are batting friendly, and if you see in IPL, even Chennai, everybody
Yeah,
feels
but
Chennai
there's
is a
a lot of
bowling pitch,
spin.
but it's the most highest scoring pitch in the T20 World Cup.
But there's a lot of spin over here. That's where my
And
only
even
concern
Mullapur is very famous for the Pata pitches.
Exactly.
So Wevan can get a very good opportunity. But again, with all those things, what we are saying,
He can give 30 of 10.
so it means that we all will be surprised if Kings 11 will be in the semi-finals or not only one person has said qualifier. If in finals, we all will be surprised with a different way, because at this moment we have MI, we have CSK, we have RCB. These three are the very hard contenders. And
CSK,
then exactly
no, I would rate CSK in the below 6 to 8 because they lost Nathan Ellis. It's a very big loss. Nathan Ellis is a very big
came
miss.
in today.
That changes the balance of the squad again.
No,
Until that, I really liked CSK.
Saturday is the CSK thing. We'll discuss about it on that day.
In any case,
I will ensure
in
that
any case,
I will have the proper info and the thing
in any
exactly
case,
how Ellis will not be. It's not a worrisome thing for. I'm sure it's not a worrisome for.
Yeah, it's a good squad. Like they got a decent squad. I went through that.
Not only because they are this time they are having a more young, not the dad's army, it's the child's army. You will see the Karthik Sharma. Anyways, we'll look into it on Saturday.
in any case, PBKS has matured as a team, as a management.
Of course.
They deserve to go for the rush it through the top 4. So they are going ahead. So they are better
For
balanced.
me also, it is like 5 position. When we are saying 5 or 6
No,
to any team,
I'm betting on qualifier. I'm betting on.
I'm talking to myself. I'm talking about that I am keeping them the 5 or 6. And remember, if I'm saying about 5 and 6, it means it is 4, 5, 6. Anything can be possible.
That is true because it's a 10-team tournament. You can only predict top 2 or top 3. You can give the correct. Like the 4th spot is always spicy. It comes down to net run rate.
It's a long
those close wins. Yeah.
Then the injuries to the other teams, etc. Everybody doesn't have the team like MI who have that 5 or 6 world class players.
84 matches.
So after it became a 10-team tournament, I started rating top 3, mid table, and the bottom 4. That's how that
the way
one team from the mid table can
go.
That's why we have 14 games. That's why we have 14
games.
16.
We are having
16
this
year.
This time 16. Last time I was talking about last time. We seem to be talking top 3 and all.
Yep.
Fine, guys. I think we are on a
round robin. We are going double round robin, na, this time?
Yes, double round. I think now. I think eight double round robin. Two or 1 is a single game, and something like that. No, 7 is a double round robin. 2 is a single game. So with this, I understood one thing very clearly here. With Kings 11 Punjab, we are going ahead with the motto that because the change we experienced last year in the team management, this time also we are going ahead the same spirit. As we are saying, it's a prediction only because we don't know what's going to happen. I think on a weekly basis, when we come again live and preview the entire week match, it will give us the better idea, better synergy to find out that what's going wrong, what's going correct, or what has gone wrong, what has gone correct. Anyway, thank you so much for your time and best of luck to Kings 11, Sada Punjab, and the Sada squad look really good. And wishing them all the best. Thank you so much, Apurv, Nikunj, Karthik, and Inder for your time.